Hello, this is H.C. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV, The After Years. Let's go explore Kain's Challenge Dungeon. We have access to Kain as the Holy Dragoon for this part, and Cid and Rosa. So yeah, that'll make things a lot more interesting. But this time, we can go through the back door and get some treasure that we couldn't before on any other path. Oh, I wonder what's over here. Anything? Okay, I guess there's nothing over there. But anyway, with that ice armor, we can give that to Theodore, along with the flame shield there. So that's pretty nice. How are you doing, Kain? Oh, you know, that might be better to give to Kain. Nah, we'll leave Kain alone. I think he'll be fine. But anyway, as for the other party members, let's check out Cid. Let's see. Let's give him the plate mail and maybe a mithril helm, but let's see if anyone else wants the horned equipment, because basically it gives you +3 strength. Nah, no one else really wants it. Okay, you stay the horny guy that you are. And we'll get, let's see, a killer bow for Rosa there. And, let's see, I think, yeah, some silencing arrows. So we want to get both of those for her. There we go, +5 strength. Not bad, not bad. Unfortunately, she cannot equip the horned equipment, so. And we also want to make it a new moon before entering the challenge dungeon. So, now I'm going to split up this, I'll almost certainly split up this challenge dungeon into 2 parts, because there's 2 paths that you could take through the dungeon. One of them is the initial path that I like taking. The other one is the final path that I like taking when I'm at a higher level. So, what I'm going to do is show you the initial path here. I'll get most of the treasure this time. So, yeah, we'll just go through this dialogue again. Apparently, we still have some holdovers from the Nintendo Wii version of the game, where in that version, Theodore didn't have a challenge dungeon. They removed it from the game because they combined it with Kain's Tale. So there's a few holdovers, like a second piece of adamantite, because you didn't have the challenge dungeon originally. The dialogue that you have here, because with the challenging way, because you didn't meet him the first time in the Mist Cave there. So yeah, a few things you missed in the Nintendo Wii version of the game. But anyway, let's see, how are we doing? We're doing pretty good. For boss time! I heard that this guy was not in the original version of the game. But anyway, okay, first things first. Ban, search, Theodore, attack. Ban. There we go. Take him out. Yeah, look at that damage. Got a new one now. Let's see, I think Cid and Rosa have one. Oh, no they don't. Oh yeah, they do. Let's see. Aim and analyze. So aim, ban, search, analyze, ban. And let's use the /prime again. Oh, I hope that doesn't actually kill him before I use the other ban. Okay. Yeah, he's basically exactly like the boss that we fought before. Please kill him now. There we go. Phew! Didn't want him to stay alive for that final attack. But anyway, for defeating him, we get the adamantite. So they give you an extra one, because in the Nintendo Wii version, you didn't have Theodore's Challenge Dungeon to get that one. But here we get an extra one, so that's pretty nice. There we go. Let's see, there's a lot of hidden passages around here. There's one in that little forest above us, but I'm not especially worried about it, because it leads nowhere! The Ghost Knight, weak to Holy. I think we can one-shot that guy. I might not have if I didn't have that critical hit there, but anyway. Yeah, easy enough so far. If you're over level 30, you're pretty good. If you're not, then, well, it could be rather challenging getting through here. I'd recommend grinding against the enemies outside of Baron until you do get to level 30. But yeah, we're going to meet up with a lot of new enemies this time around, because, well, the level cap for this challenge dungeon is 30. Or not 30, 50. 5, 3, 7. Yeah, I'm still getting my 5s and 3s mixed up. These guys weak to holy, so let's use that. But yeah, so since the level cap is 50 in this challenge dungeon, they've made a lot of the enemies a lot harder as well. Well, all the enemies are a lot harder than most other challenge dungeons. I'm not going to grind up to the level cap this time around. If you get everyone above level 40, or at or above level 40, you'll be fine. But yeah, in this challenge dungeon, the Sleep Blade is invaluable, which is amazing here, because almost everything except like those Lamia type enemies are susceptible to it. Let's use Mini on that guy. The Storm Anima in the back row there is also susceptible to sleep, and is susceptible to Holy, which didn't work. There we go. Got it. Got her. Whatever. Looks feminine to me, but then again, this is a Square Enix game. So, now this part's a little tricky here. So you want to continue to the right, but then you want to go down, then right, to get through here. Yeah. Because usually you'll try to keep on pressing upward, and you won't get the Protect Staff, which is useful for Rosa for boosting her spirit, but that's about it. And for right now, I like keeping her on the arrows, but you can put her on the staff later eventually. Not right now. Okay, let's start with the left path. I don't think there's anything in these pots here. Nah, but here we get an ice shield. Let's see. You cannot use that, because the wrenches that he has are two-handed weapons. I don't care if they call them hammers. They look like wrenches to me. So that's what I'm going to call them. I think these guys are susceptible to sleep! So we'll put those to use. Unfortunately, I don't think they have an elemental weakness, so not much we can do there. For now. If only we had a weapon that could deal more damage to giant-type enemies. Ooh, and we learned Blink. That's going to be really good against the boss here. So, yeah, we got 3 Blink users in this party. It's amazing. Yeah, always remember to keep everyone to the max all the time in this challenge dungeon. The enemies here will kill you otherwise. See, we got the Angel Arrows. Not only can they confuse enemies, but they deal double damage to giant-type enemies. Not quadruple like the original Final Fantasy IV, unfortunately. But, oh well. Now that hole there will take you to the second part of the dungeon. But we don't want to go there just yet. We want to head up here. Get the ice armor. Let's give that to Cid temporarily, at least. Oh, well, there's a golden apple. Sorry, I went through that too quickly, but there it is. Let's give that to Theodore. I'm going to be using him long-term. Kain will also be useful long-term as well. Why they have a bedroom in the challenge dungeon, I don't know. You can't sleep there. Now that hole there will take you to the eastern half of the underground portion of this dungeon, but I'm going to save that for the next episode. Next time! That chest to the right there will respawn when you re-enter the dungeon. Some chests will do that. Others will not. They usually just contain some random consumable item like a remedy or something or other like that. Now remember, with these guys, put them to sleep! Let's put those new Angel Arrows to use. You don't have to really worry as much about using the aim command in the after years as you did in the original Final Fantasy IV, because the base accuracy of the arrows is so much better now. I mean, let's take a look at it. I mean, it's 82%. That's not bad. At least in Chrono Cross, that wasn't bad. I always liked 99%. Still wasn't good enough, though. But, yeah, let's go down a floor. But yeah, like in the original Final Fantasy IV, it was more like 53% or something ridiculous like that. Okay, there we got the Ogre Killer. Let's give that to Cid. It's a one-handed weapon, so now we can give him a shield, too. So let's give him the large shield since he has the ice armor going for him. Oh, you know, he might want the horned equipment. Let's give him the horned armor. That'll give him another multiplier. Yeah. And give him the ice shield. Having flame protection is really good around for the boss of this challenge dungeon here. Now this hole will take us to the western half of the underground dungeon. We want to give float to everyone. They all float. There, happy. But seriously though, not so much because there's any poison tiles or anything like that, but there's arachnes down here who can use Quake on you, or Earthquake, or whatever the name of their ability is. So. And we also have these guys. Okay, we don't want to auto-battle them. They are immune to sleep. I mean, look at those eyes. If you had a wide eye like that, you think you'd be going to sleep anytime soon? I don't think so. Kain will be doing most of the heavy lifting in this type of battle. Do not be afraid to run away from a battle if it's looking grim. Fortunately, I did pretty well there, so got a little lucky. But yeah. Yeah, the enemies down here are really hard. You probably want to get up to like level 35 for everyone before attempting this. You could just like exit from the dungeon or run out the way you came in, or however you get out of the dungeon, I don't know. But, so that's one thing you could do. Or you could just run from all the battles while you're down here, that too. There's the arachnes that are barely wearing any clothes. Let's see. Oh, no. I don't want to auto-battle yet. Well, that'll make life more interesting. I wanted to silence them first. Okay, Theodore, switch! Okay, let's go silence on all of them. So that way, they can't counterattack with that confuse ability. This is why I have float on everyone. Okay, let's do that. Theodore. Oh, you know what? Sleep won't work on them now, will it? Because sleep can't replace silence, if I recall correctly. Yeah, nuts. Oh well, we'll just have to do this the old-fashioned way. I really hope you have Kiraga, Rosa. Let's use a high potion on her. I can't wait for her to get her turn. Oh, we killed one of them. Nice. I wasn't even paying attention to that. Okay. Yes, we have Kiraga. Let's use that on everyone. Unfortunately, during a new moon, white magic is hindered. So, well, that's no good. But I'll do what we can. Yeah, what I probably should have done is used sleep, then gotten silence on all of them. Although, if you did it that way, then you probably wouldn't really need it that much. Because they're already asleep. Alright, there we go. Phew! Too close! Yeah, they almost got me. Now remember, anytime you enter a new area or a new room, you have to re-establish float. Have Theodore do that, so that way Rosa can conserve her MP for healing. Yeah, because we got Marlboros! I am surprised I am remembering to cast float every time. I usually do not. Fortunately, Rosa has the rune amulet, or armlet, whatever they call it. And so that way this... Oh. I didn't want to use that. Okay, cure yourself. I didn't want to use Awaken. I wanted to use the Sleep Blade as an item. Oh, that's what I get for being so hasty. Unfortunately, we do not have Toad, so we're kind of screwed here for a while. Well, at least Theodore's going to be dealing a lot of damage. Why are you oh yeah, right. I was like, why are you losing HP? We're not poisoned. Yeah, we got sap. That's what. Alright, there we go. The rest of this should be pretty easy. Hopefully, Theodore will not go to 1 HP. Or 0. Because he had sap. Yeah, he went to 1 HP because the Awaken wore off. But then he died immediately after that because he was being sapped. So, oh well. Phew! Wow, these guys are kicking my ass. Ow. We're almost out of MP here. I'm gonna have to use a whole bunch of tents at the end. Nuts! And we got these guys again. Belphegor, remember, is weak to Holy. Yeah, switch rows immediately. Put them all to sleep. And then we should be fine. There we go. Maybe try to get one of them confused. Yes! Alright, that'll be useful when he wakes up eventually. Careful, don't want to accidentally attack the one that we got confused. Let's jump the one in the back there. Okay, let's just wait for it. There we go. Okay, let's just take it easy, Or we could... How did you get 2 attacks in a row like that? Maybe that's like a counterattack or something. Never really thought about that. Nuts. Okay, we'll have to put you to sleep then. There we go. Alright. Phew! Wow. Oh, you know what? You don't have float anymore. Come on up, Theodore. Join the rest of us. How would we run? Oh, there's the boss. Yeah, how would we run from a battle if we're floating in there? You can't run in the air. That door up there, that door will lead to the exit if you just want to get out of here and you can't defeat the boss or for some reason. But you can even beat him at low level, so I wouldn't worry about it. Alright, that's almost all the treasure. There's one more. It's from here. I'll show you where the chest is eventually, but not this time because it's on that other path that I was telling you about. But essentially, it just contains a gold hairpin, so it's basically useless to us. So if you really wanted to... Okay, screw this, I'm getting out of here. But if you really wanted to, you could take the northern path from here, go up there, and it would eventually lead you to that chest. But I'd rather get it on my next run through here. But will we get a good item from this challenge dungeon? Or will its contents be cursed? Find out next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy IV: The After Years. This is H.C. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.